Hi there, and welcome to the first episode of my Let's Play series. Today I'll be starting with Cities of Splendor. It's a very similar game to strategy games such as Century Spice Roads, and it's centered around gems. So, to start the game off, I'm going to have two opponents, and I'll be playing. The first person to 15 prestige points wins. There are white, red, blue, brown, and green gems. There's also wild gems, and you play for cards and nobles. So, let me start the game and I'll show you how to play. You'll see on the right, there are gems that you can collect. Each turn you can collect 3 gems, one of each color, of separate color. Now, you collect these gems to purchase cards. These cards are permanent gems that you do not have to pick up. So say if I end up with 2 blues and a green, I could spend those to buy this red one. But once I've bought it, I have to return the gems that I used back to this side. Now, these permanent cards stay in your deck, and you can have as many as you like. However, you'll notice that some of these cards have points. The goal of the game is to have 15 points. The first person to do so ends the game, but the person with the most points wins. So, you will not have too many cards in your deck, so you want to plan accordingly. And when you pick your gems, you want to pick off based upon the cards that you want to obtain, but also calculating what your opponents might pick. You'll notice on the far right are the nobles. These nobles have prerequisites. So for example, for this one, it's 4 whites and 4 blacks. I would need to obtain 4 permanent white cards and 4 permanent brown cards to obtain that card, and it gives me a 3-point automatically. You'll see that each card noble has its own prerequisite of colors. So my goal is to not only collect points, but also plan accordingly for these nobles. Looking at the deck here, I've noticed that there's 3 reds, but on this first layer there's 1 of each, but there's also 3 whites over here. 4 in total. So what I want to go for is probably this green one, because it's more scarce. Now, I'm not a professional at this game, but I'm kind of fairly new to it myself, but I'm going to do what I can to win this game and outwit my opponents. I can click on my opponents' faces to see what cards they've collected. Now, what I want to do here is I was 1 brown away from obtaining this. I cannot collect it in my turn. You can either collect a gem, buy a card, or reserve a card for your turn. Reserving a card means clicking on the card that you cannot afford, obtaining only 1 gem, but a gem that can be any gem, so like a wild gem, and that'll be the end of your turn. Those are useful to counter your opponent's moves, but also to save up the cards that you want. Now that I've collected those cards, I know that I can afford this on my next turn. That is, of course, if someone else doesn't purchase it. Now, this person does not have the cards they need to purchase it, so I'm safe to purchase it. But they can next turn, because they'll have enough resources, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase this. Now, as you get cards, it gets replaced. There's a certain amount of cards per stack, per row, so it's important that you collect while you can. And you notice that the gems, there are limits to those as well, so you want to plan accordingly. If there's ever a stack of gems that's over 4 or more, you can collect 2 of one color, and that's the only amount of gems you can collect. It's good for planning in the long run, but right now it wouldn't apply. So I'm going to collect these cards. You'll see here that this is my permanent green, and I have a card of green. My opponents, if I see them, this person has a permanent red, and they have other cards here that are not permanent. So it's very important to have permanent cards because it makes it much easier for you. So I cannot afford any of these cards, but what I want to do is actually reserve a card, such as clicking one that I cannot afford, obtaining a wild gem, and keeping it in my roster. That way my opponents cannot purchase it. That comes into handy in case I think that my opponents might purchase a card that I want, or if I'm planning for a card that I'd like for the future. So, even though I can purchase this, I'm going to go ahead and purchase the blue one. It has a long-term goal. As you can see, even though I have 1 red short, this is a wild gem, and it gives me the options to purchase it. So I'm going to get that one. so this person has one red and one black. So what I want to do now is I can still save up and reserve, but I'm going to just collect more gems. I'm 2 whites away from and 1 green away from what I need. I'm also going to collect a red just in case. So now he has 2 reds and a black. I can purchase this red one, but I want to see what I'm saving up for. Right now it looks like there's only 2 red possibilities, and I actually like those 2 cards. So I'm going to go ahead and get that card. You'll notice that on the top right, this character has 1 point, and that other people do not. That means that he purchased a card that has a point. And that's how you accumulate 15 points. Now, you can go ahead and try to save up for these ones, but they still only count as 1 gem. So what I like to do is actually collect the basic gems, the cheaper gems, in preparation for the long-term play. Now, I still want to get my brown, so I'm going to get 1 white. I'm going to go ahead and collect a green, and 1 red. Now the total amount of gems you can have in your hand that are not permanent is 10. So these 2, even though there's 2 of each, those do not count towards the 10. But this 3, this 1, and this 2 equals 7. So this person's 3 away from the maximum. What happens with the maximum gems means that they cannot collect anymore. I mean, say for example they have 10 and they collect 3 gems, they'd have to discard 3 to end up with 10 at the end. So I'm going to collect 1, I'm going to collect another green, but I cannot just yet. So I'm going to just collect these other 2 that I can. I'm going to go ahead and purchase this one, even though it's the same as same gem amount. This is ones that they have access to, but this one is mine forever. So I'm gonna just, I can purchase it later on. So I'm gonna just go ahead and purchase that one before my opponents can. Okay, so I can purchase this white. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. It gives me 1 point, and it's... Oh wait, I can purchase this 2 point, so I'm gonna purchase that one instead. So even though it's 1 gem, I still get 2 points. Now, this is the thing about online play. Online play gives you, shows you which ones you can purchase, so it's very different from the in-person board game. Now, if you weren't aware, this game is made based upon the board game, Splendor. It's a lot of fun in person, and it requires a lot of observation. So now that I'm in this position, I'm going to collect 2 of whites, because there's 4 or more, to end my turn. I'm going to go ahead and purchase this black card. So now I have 2 permanent blacks, 1 red, 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 white. My opponents have a lot of other cards that are permanent, especially this middle person seems to be the most dangerous player. But I still have to be focused upon my mission and my goals. You'll notice here that there's 2 different options. I can either go this one or this one. I'm going to go ahead and go for this one because I have a free black anyways. If I were to do this one, it'd be very similar, but actually looking at it now, it's exactly the same. I'll just get this one regardless. Alright. I'm a little behind on some of these cards. I'm gonna reserve this one. That way this person cannot complete the 3 reds. At least, hopefully they don't. So I can get this for free. As you notice, I can cover the cost. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this one. Now this guy's probably gonna get this blue one, I assume. Oh, that one works too. So I'm gonna cover this. Oh, I'm gonna get the black one. I'm going for this one right here. That means 3 whites, 3 reds, and 3 blacks. Now this white one's really is one I need, but I might as well get this red out of the way. I can also go for this one, but I want to go purchase the ones before these other individuals. And this guy looks like he's going for this one, which is fine. So I have time, so I'm gonna just go ahead and purchase this one for free. I can't purchase anything outright, so what I'm going to do is actually save up for some of the gems that I need. So I'm going to get blue, green, and a white to end my turn. I essentially want a white one before my opponents do. They may obtain it before me, especially this individual, but might as well go for what I can. Not one way, but instead of just doing that, I'm actually going to reserve this so my opponent cannot get it. That guy is going for the blue, white, and green. I don't think I can get that in time, but I'm going to get this white one first. Ooh, let me actually think about this. I can get the blue, green. I can reserve the white. Also purchase this white. He's gonna get it before me. No, that guy might. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one. It disrupts the other players because I know they're going for that one. And I got that one anyway, so that's good. So I'm 1 white and 1 black away from getting this one. I'm also 1 green away from obtaining this one, but I might as well finish this black. Alright, so I can't purchase this white one just yet. I'm 2 blues away, so what I'm going to do is, looking at the board, that looks like the last thing I need is a green. Looks like that will help me a lot, so I'm gonna get a blue, which I needed 2 more, or 1 more. It looks like here, I'm actually filled the prerequisite, so I only need 2 more blacks, so I'm gonna just get 1 black either way. And if I want to block my opponents from getting something that I want, stopping them from getting what they want, well, to be safe, I'm going to just get this red and end my turn, in case they go for the whites right here. Okay, that's fine. He got the blue one. Oh, he got that white one. Yeah, that guy's in a good position for sure. Can't even get this one that I wanted, and he kind of took the one that helped him the most. So right now, I'm behind. I'm gonna get a blue. Also going to get a. Let's see. He's got. Yeah, I'm gonna, in case it gets to the red. But also gets 1 black. So that guy's about to do a lot. But I'm literally 1 away from getting, I think 9 points. I could be wrong. So let me purchase this. Oh yeah, I need the green. Oh rip. I should have got the green one. I've been so close to what I needed. Crap. Fudge monkeys. I think I could have won if I got the green. Oh well. Can't be helped. Alright. So this one has a lower cost to me overall, so I'm gonna get that one. Yeah, no, I think if I got the green earlier, I would have won. This guy might win it next, so I think I'm kind of in the tough place right now. If he wins it, okay, that's good. So, let's see. I got 1 white here, so okay. Which ones can I get? Not this one. Not that, not that. So this is my most likely, but I need a lot more. So if I go for, if I get that, it'll be a, if I get that, it'll be a good for white, reserved white, because in case they finish 15, I could still have more points than them. So it makes sense for me to prepare for that. So I'm gonna reserve this, meaning I'll have 6 whites. Hopefully they don't purchase the one I need, or hopefully they don't end the game right now, which may end up happening. If it does, I lose. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I'm still alive somehow. I'm gonna purchase this, and I think I'm the last player, so that might conclude the game. Oh no, they each get a chance. Oh no. This person might get a lot in this middle. Oh, hey, I won. Ah, yes. Yeah, I'm not really that good at this game. I'm kind of new to it. So this was a happy win for me. Alright, well that is Splendor. Hope you guys enjoyed. I intend to do more videos like this. I enjoy all sorts of games, so it won't just be strategy games, but also FPS and a different variety of games, so I hope you stay tuned. Hope you enjoy. Let me know if you want me to post more of these. Yeah, and I wish you a great day. Thank you very much.